morning, interwebs. It is like 1:15-ish. Having a pretty slow day, but I did get up early. I got up before 10. Just, that's when I woke up. And I went to bed after 3, so, whatever. We had tasty breakfast. Steve made eggs and more toast, because apparently toast is delicious sometimes. And now him and the kids are all outside doing outside things, and I'm inside. I had some Etsy orders to pack, and I've been ironing fabric because I bought new fabric at Joann's the other day that needs to be ironed. See, beginning to iron. And then I am going to probably sew here in a little bit. Once I get the vlog edited, I'm going to go do that, get that uploaded, and then, yeah. Again, I said it's like a really chill day. Listening to podcasts. It's kind of gloomy out, but it's still, so it's not just like that crazy noise against the windows. Oh, and I need to go get a cup of coffee. The coffee's done percolating, so I'm going to go and make myself a cup. Sit down with the vlog, get some work done. So this is something interesting I realized that I don't think I'd mentioned before, but maybe I have. If I have, then it's a repeat. So for grammar this year, for my 8-year-old, I'm basing it off of this book, which there were a bunch of books in the house when we moved here that belonged to my grandma and other family members. So this is English Lessons Book 2, Grammar from the State of Kansas, published by the state of Kansas. And as you can see, it has like names written in it and stuff of family members. The copyright is 1914, 1916. So the book is well over 100 years old. But you know what? Grammar is also well over 100 years old. So while there are some small conventions and things that have changed, very little overall has. And so I really like that this has a very straightforward approach to grammar. And so obviously, I mean, this is not the sole way that I'm teaching grammar. It's just kind of a basis for me to then flesh out. But the thing that I found that was interesting, so like it's got different lessons, and they go through, it starts at the beginning, we're working on like parts of speech, there's oral exercises, and I think it's really cool because you can tell that like people really use this. They wrote in the books, you have little like normal kid doodles, so there's like little treats along the way as I'm teaching stuff that I find these little things. And like here there's some writing, and I guess some of this writing is probably my grandma's, some of it or her siblings, but my grandma was a very, very good and conscientious student and speller, so they are very likely hers. But where are they? I think I passed some before. There's multiple places in the book that there are rubbings of coins, which is just really interesting. Again, more notes, all in pencil. And then in the back, what made me think of it was that these pages had fallen out, and I found them on the floor, and I went to put them back in the book. See, more childish scribblings of my ancestors. But here, we have a rubbing of a penny, and it is a penny from 1918, which I just think is really neat. So that's my neat historical document for the day. And I'm using the grammar. We're also using a spelling book that had been my ancestors, and then some other, like I have some other school books that I'm using as like spines to create other curriculum off of for homeschool. So that's just kind of a neat thing, and I saw it on the floor. I was like, oh my goodness, wonder how old that penny is. 1918? That's really old. Okay. Back to editing the vlog. So the pile of crochet on the porch is an indication that Steve and I just finished filming my video about all the garments that I've made during the summer. So that will be up on the Hook by Happenstance channel on Saturday if you are interested. Now I'm going back in. I have some tomato paste that I just finished putting up, and I have some more work to do in my office. It is 1 in the morning, and we're watching Queer as Folk, and I realized I had to say goodnight to y'all, and I mentioned it to Steve, and he decided he would be my inspiration by pausing the show, so I had no option other than to remember to say nighty-night. But
you're welcome.
So we had pasta salad for dinner, and that was tasty. Did we do anything else of a note? We had a very, very...
You took a snooze?
Oh, I did. It was good. We had a very low-key night, though. And then...
Our youngest fought going to sleep for the better part of 2 hours.
Now, no, Steve tried to put him to bed early, so that was part of it.
And he did actually take a nap today, so that also is part of it.
But then all the kids went to bed, and I have the last of the red tomatoes are on the stove in the canner. So we're done with red tomatoes, right? You're just picking greens now?
Well, there's some that have started to ripen up, so you'll have to decide what you want to do with those.
Throw them at people?
Only if if they're rotten. I can bring you the rotten tomatoes if you like.
And then I get to throw them at the farmer who's bringing me more tomatoes? I mean, I am very appreciative of all of the relatively, at this point, free food. Just a little sick of the tomatoes. So, anyways, everyone went to bed. We've been watching shows and eating toast because this is why I do not keep white bread in my house. Because once we have it, I want to eat it constantly until it is gone.
Smeared in butter.
Or anything. Like, I really, really, really like white bread. So, we had some toast. And then we decided to have chocolate because it seemed to be more
we thought we
nutritionally
based
sound.
on the amount of butter we add to the white toast.
Yeah. So, we did that. We had some cream soda and rum because cocktails are fun from time to time. And now we're watching shows until my camera goes off and we finish this episode, and then it will probably be time for bed. But I'm going to say goodnight to y'all now so that I don't forget and no one's sad when we don't say
night.